Okay, so new skill trees, new builds. We already went through a tank build. We went through a dodge build. We went through a stealth build. Now I'm actually going to go into my favorite of the builds, and what I've been using a lot recently is an ex-president's build. So based on the ex-president's perk deck, and I figured we would do the usual, go into it and show you the skills, show you the weapons. And I'm briefly going to go over the perk deck itself because I don't know if a lot of people are aware of how it works, but we'll quickly go into it, not too much detail. I'll just scan over these so you can kind of pause and read, but the basic idea of it is that the more kills that you and your teammates get, it kind of builds up a little reserve of health in a little bar, and then the way that you get that health back is just lose your armor, and the armor is the white circle around the outer part of your health bar. So every time you take a shot, it takes away a little bit of your armor, or all of it, depending on who's hitting you. Once you lose all of your armor, you will get this little bit of reserve back. So if you're missing any health and your little regen bar is to the top or even halfway, that is what you get back. So that's basically it. So it is a regen perk deck, a little bit different in the way that it delivers the regen, but still pretty damn awesome. So I'm going to go into the skills, and like I said, this is the one that I've been using for quite some time now, and it really has become one of my favorites since Grinder seemed a little nerfed with one of the updates that came out recently. But enough of that. We'll get into the 5 skill tiers here and look through what I have got. Now, there are a few on here that I got just because of some of the weapons that I'm using, but I'll go into that also. So as you can see, first off in Mastermind, we're going to go up through the medic tree all the way to Inspire Ace at the top. Love Inspire Ace, one of the best skills in the game. Combat Medic Ace is a great one. We are going to take Quick Fix Ace, and then we are going to take Uppers Basic and Combat Doctor Basic. Now what this does here is it allows you to put down 2 Doctor Bags, and that's usually the one that I run as my deployable. But it also gives you the option of taking 11 first aid kits, so it's kind of your choice what you want to do. I did not ace this. I do think that it could be looked at as a little overpowered, the ace version on this, especially with Swan Song. Not the route that I went on this build, and then of course we end up with Inspire Ace. Love my good old mobility perks, or skills should I say. Endurance Ace increases stamina by 150% and your crew by 50. Not too bothered about increasing cable ties on this one, but really want that aced for the extra movement. So stable shot and sharpshooter here, gain 8 weapon stability. This was kind of the last one that I pick up on the whole build, and that is basically because I'm running a Judge shotgun, has really low stability, and that 8 really helps. So Enforcer, you can see we're really tanking in this one here. Underdog aced, when you're surrounded by 3 enemies or more, you receive 15% damage bonus, and then you receive 15% damage less from enemies, so a great swing on that one. And we are going to be running the Judge shotgun, so we've got our shotgun skills here, and we are going to do some super crazy damage with it. You will see the damage buff when we get to the gun selection, but what that won't show you is the effects of Overkill. So we go as high as Overkill, and when you kill an enemy with a shotgun, you receive a 75% damage increase for 5 seconds. So whatever we top out our damage with, once we kill an enemy with our gun, we are going to get an extra 75% on top of that. So it's absolutely massive. So let's go into the shotgun impact. We are going to deal an extra 35% more damage with shotguns, and we increase our stability with 4 there, so another increase in stability for the Judge, which is awesome. Shotgun CQB, we reload 15% faster, and then we ace this. Reload shotguns 35% faster, and then we increase the still sight speed by 125% when we're using our shotguns. So, far away, your accuracy bonus while aiming down sights with shotguns is increased by 40%. Also pretty good. Needed this one in order to get to the top, but I think that's a nice little pickup on the way. Next, we go into Armorer. We will ace out Oppressor. Your armor recovers 15% faster. And then, of course, we want that ace to reduce the visual effects of flashbangs by 75%. Always got to take Transporter. That is a necessity. Die Hard, you take 50% less damage while interacting with things. Not too bothered about that, but when this is aced, and we are going to be running a light ballistic vest, increase the armor of all ballistic vests by 20, which is huge. Then we go to Bulletproof. Just a basic on this one, your recovery rate of you and your crew is increased by 25%. Very important indeed. And then we're going to take Bullseye, just basic. You regenerate 10 armor for each successful headshot. This cannot occur more than once every 2 seconds. So another nice little pickup there of quite a high tier skill. And then we're going all the way up to Iron Man. Improve your armor so you can absorb 40% more damage. And now you will see when we go into the light ballistic vest and our loadout with guns and everything, what effect this has. It gives us a massive amount of armor for such a low armor vest. It's awesome. So next, scavenging. Now this one becomes important because with the Judge shotgun you don't get a lot of ammo. So first off, we're going to gain 50% increased ammo box pickup range. So we don't have to go as close to the ammo boxes to pick them up. Kind of not that important, but when it's aced, every 6th enemy you kill, you will drop an extra ammo box, so you're kind of doubling up there. So that's one way of helping a little bit on getting a little bit more ammo for your Judge. It would take a hell of a lot of points to get up to the top here, and I'm not really willing to sacrifice anything in order to get up there. So next, we're going to look in Technician. There was nothing in here that I wanted. This was the same as Stable Shot here, one of the last ones that I pick up just for 1 point. We gain 8 weapon accuracy on our Judge, and that was kind of a last minute thing that I pick up there. Now then, some interesting choices in here. You could go a couple of different routes if you wanted to. Duck and cover, so about getting our stamina regen a little higher, and then we also gain a 25% increased chance to dodge while sprinting and a 15% chance to dodge while crouching or ziplining. Of course, we want evasion. Don't need this ace, but you gain 10% additional movement speed. And of course, that all-important ladder climbing speed. Thick skin, increase your concealment of melee weapons by 2. And then we're going to increase the concealment of all ballistic vests by 4. Now, the reason that I want this version of thick skin here is because I'm going to go here to low blow and get a 30% critical hit damage, which is a beautiful thing to have when you play a lot of Death Wish. So we're going to, in order to get up to low blow, we're just going to get camouflage here. You are 15% likely to be targeted by enemies when you are close to one of your crew members, and once it's aced, that increases to 30%, so that's a great one to get. And then you also skip all the way up to low blow here, and then you do the quick math. You gain 3% critical hit chance for every 3 points of concealment under 35 up to a maximum of 30%. So as long as you stay at a concealment of 5 or below, or detection of 5 or below, you're going to get that 30% critical hit damage, which is absolutely massive when you throw that on top of the good old Overkill with that stupid damage that we've got, and you throw in Bullseye. It's an extremely powerful shotgun build here. So low blow is important, but with that, we're going to be with the thick skin here to get our concealment low. So we will be running actually a 3 concealment or a 3 detection, which is extremely low, and we are running a light ballistic vest with the heavy armor from Iron Man, so absolutely fantastic. And then in Fugitive, there are another couple of ways you go with this, like Swan Song if you wanted it, or you could actually go as high as Sneaky Bastard here and get a little bit of dodge, because we've got such a high concealment, low detection. You would be able to get 10 dodge based off taking Sneaky Bastard. So we take 9 lives, you gain 50% increase to bleed out health. Didn't really want that, but I did want to get up to these ones right here. I really wanted to get to Feign Death, which is the old 9 lives, so they kind of just renamed it. When you get down, you have a 15% chance to get instantly revived, so you just get up on your own. No need to get revived. And then once that's ace, that goes up to 30%. So almost like a 1 in 3 chance that once you go down, you're just going to get straight back up again all by yourself. And then on the way to get Feign Death, I just got up and go. So when you do get up, you take 30% less damage for 10 seconds after getting up. So kind of important, kind of nice. So those are the skills: Mastermind, Enforcer, Technician, Ghost, and Fugitive. Now let me show you the weapons. I quickly mentioned what they were. Always take Molotovs. Got my light ballistic vest. As you'll see here, look, my armor, the base armor is 50, but with the skills that I've got, it takes up to 98, which is huge. And then we get a health increase from 230 all the way to 322, which is massive. We have a concealment of 31. Our speed is super high. We have no dodge, but if we did take Sneaky Bastard, that would go up to 10. Our steadiness is high. Stamina is huge. And then we will go into the weapons. So in order to get that 3 detection here, we take the light crossbow with the explosive bolts. Absolutely amazing. Love this. I use it interchangeably with the grenade launcher, but I'm really enjoying using the light crossbow right now. Takes care of shields and dozers and stuns them pretty well, so you can then run in with the all-powerful Judge And this is what I'm running on the Judge here. Got my Greed mint condition skin on it. Means nothing, but we take the buckshot ammo. Gives an extra 15 damage already. Got the King's Crown compensator. 1 more damage. 12 more accuracy. And then we get into... well, that's pretty much all I have on that thing. So you can see with it that we are taking 155 damage with this. Now, that is not including the Overkill skill. So you add a 75% onto that, which is going to put it over 200 damage. Our accuracy is as high as 72 now with a 20% boost between mods and skills. And our stability went from 28, which is really, really bad, all the way up to 52 with a 24 point increase right there. So that is pretty beast. It does a lot of damage. And you now are able to pick up a little bit more ammo. Every 6th person you kill drops 2 ammo boxes instead of the 1. So that is it. Give this one a try. Ex-Presidents in this new update is fantastic in my opinion. A good replacement for Grinder. And that is it, guys. Enjoy.